Hello everyone, it's Komenda here, and I would like to show you all the new collections and products from Mintay Papers January 2022 release. We have 4 new collections. We have bunch of chippies, both albums and 12 by 12 chippies, and we have a whole new product line called Mintay Kreativa, and I will show you what's included in this line, and I will also record the second video showing you the paints in full glory. Okay, so let's start with collections. We have 4 new lines. We have wedding theme, love theme lines called Yes I Do. We have marine Seaside in a traditional colors called Seaside Escape. We have another a little bit of love themed, but also like a travel collection called City of Love. And we have the 4th one called Mamarazzi, perfect for all the Mamarazzis up there. I'm so sorry for my voice. I've been sick a little bit lately, so it may sound weird. Okay, so we will start with Yes I Do. I will put the other collections aside. So we can start with the first one. Okay, so Yes I Do has a beautiful pink, beige and a light green color palette. As always, we have 6 by 6 paper pad, we have paper die cuts, and we have like, I don't know how many inside, but you can see them all here. And they are quite big, so they are good for cards, for albums. And we have 12 double-sided paper, then you can purchase separately or in a set, and this set comes with the cover that has like a bonus sheet on the other side for fussy cutting, and there are 2 of each design, which gives you 12 papers in total. And I will show you the papers first, and then we will move to die cuts and stickers. So we have the cover, and as I said, we have bonus sheet for fussy cutting. If you are running low on those, you can purchase the separate sheet. It's a sheet number 9. It has exactly the same designs, but the back side has like a pattern that goes with the collection, so you can use it on both sides. We have paper number 9 with a scene. We have a wedding dress, young couple, and cake. But if you cover the wedding couple, it's like quite a generic paper. So you can cover it with a picture and scrapbook like your daughter or whatever you have on hand that goes with colors like this. And this is the of this paper, which has like a lacy pattern, and in the background we have like a chipped paint in peachy color. Paper number 2 has a lovely frame inside, so you can cut out the inner part, put a picture on the back, and you have like a layout ready. Just add the title. So this is one of those very fast pages. And again, this is also quite generic, because, well, maybe doves can correspond with weddings, but not only. There is wedding ring, so you can cover it with title or with a flower or whatever, and you can make a love themed page here. The B side has this lovely pattern with wood texture on the whitish color. This paper can go with many other collections, not only with that. Paper number 3 with another kind of a mock-up scene. Again, we have clothes like a bride dress and groom clothes. I don't remember the English name for those, but you can also cover them out and use this paper for anything else than a wedding. And the B side has similar pattern and like the first paper, but this time the chipped paint has this lovely, very light green color. And this is paper number 4. It has a wreath on the wood cluster in the shape of a heart. So we have a wreath within the wreath, and this one is also quite generic. You can easily use it for scrapbooking, not only wedding photos. And this is the B side. This time we have a wooden pattern with laces on top. Paper number 5 with flowers, and the flowers in this collection are just beautiful, white and pink, and they are big and they are very romantic, so this one is really lovely. And the B side is also great. This has like a wood slices on a beige background, a little bit of laces here and there. There is like inscriptions or something like, yeah, I think this is like a handwriting or something like this. So there is another paper that goes well with this very light in colors collection. And we have paper number 6 with 3x4 elements to cut out. As always, we have some elements that comes from papers like mini scenes. But if you would like to use it in your album, the B side is ready for your picture. So it has frames, just put a picture on top of it and you are ready to go. So those are the papers included into this collection. And we also have stickers. They are cardstock stickers, cardboard stickers, so they are thick, like 1 millimeter thick, very sturdy. They are covered with the same paper we used to print the papers, so the colors are exactly the same like in the collection. And it has a lot of love themed and wedding themed inscriptions, but you can easily find the ones that are not wedding, like my love for you, you are the love of my life, love story, you and me, love you, beautiful memories. Those are very generic, you can use them anytime. And we have a paper pad. This has exactly the same patterns that are stringed. So 24 patterns, 4 of each design, which gives you 24 papers. Plus we have bonuses on the inside covers. They are exactly the same. There are the elements for fussy cutting. We had square frames in previous releases, but this time we decided to just add extra element for cutting out. And of course, die cuts that I presented you before. I will take some from inside to show you. So we have flowers, we have cake, we have clusters of wood, we have log in the shape of a heart, so doves, and I think we have groom and bride clothes, Mr. and Mrs. and wedding wordings, so plenty to choose from and a bunch of those cute little hearts. Okay, so I will put it inside. As you can see, there are really great, and then they come in the same theme as the collection. So here are the die cuts, and there is the first collection called Yes I Do. And now we can move to another collection called Seaside Escape. This one I think is one of my favorites. Well, all of them are my favorite usually. So this one we will talk later. And we have again 6 double-sided paper, the cover that comes with a set of 12 papers. The B side has elements to cut out, and they are so lovely. We had one marine themed collection. It was called Marina. And you can fit those two collections together, so you can dust off the older line and just enrich it with this collection. And if you want to expand those elements, you can purchase the paper number 9, which has all the elements, and the B-side has this navy wood texture. Okay, so let's move further. This is the cover, and we have the paper number 1 here with a lovely seaside scene. We have sea, we have seagulls, we have boats, a lighthouse, everything you would like to have in this kind of papers. And B-side has this lovely wooden pattern with stripes on top, and the wood is whitewashed. This is the paper number 2, scene number 2, and we have like a big blinds, shutters, and some elements on top of them. And I really like this paper. It's so easy to just add picture here and title, and the page is done. This is the B-side of this paper. Again, we have a wooden texture with stripes, this time bigger stripes, like wider, and the scene number 3 with scape again. And again, we have sea, we have lighthouse, some other lovely elements that goes well with this theme. And this is the B-side. We have another set of stripes, this one in navy color. Paper number 4 with seashells for fussy cutting. Yeah, I already know I will fussy cut a lot of those. And the other side of this paper is equally pretty, and it has like a seashell reef, so it has bigger shells than the previous paper on top of like a water splashes texture. And paper number 5, which always come with flowers, and this time we have some lovely white flowers on top of, again, water splatter background. Paper number 5, this time without flowers. Well, they are like flowers of the sea, with a seaweed and with a starfish. So they are put on top of the white wooden background. And this is the paper number 6. Again, wonderful 3x4 cards, perfect for your albums, for the cards. Some have scenes, some have some elements only. And the B-side of this paper is filled with lovely frames made of wood with like a chipping paint, so they have exactly the same vibe. And we have stickers. They are all in the same size. They only vary in text on them and elements. So we have seashore, sea tails, by the seaside, vitamin C, ocean wonder, see us soon, beauty on the beach, the seashells, seaside serenity, all the perfect words for your albums and layouts. And we have paper pad, again with the mini version of all the papers, 24 inside, and some bonus elements for fussy cutting on the inner parts of the cover. And again, we have die cuts, plenty of elements to choose from. So we have sailboat, lighthouse, some beach houses, seashells, and birds and bows, and saving I forgot the words. So there are some florals inside too. So this is the collection called Seaside Escape, and we can move to the third line that is called City of Love. City of Love is similar in theme to the Yes I Do, but with no wedding theme. It's just love, because we are heading to month of love, February, where we have some Valentine's Day. So we thought it would be fun to have those two collections. But this one is also with the city vibe, where you can use to scrapbook your pictures from Paris, maybe, or some other romantic city. And we have a cover of 12 by 12 paper set with elements for fussy cutting. This has this a little bit rustic vibe with those cute little hearts. We have macarons, we have a coffee, because when you are in a Paris, you have to take your time and drink some coffee on the Champs-Élysées, right? So we have the cover, and again there is a paper number 9 with all the elements for fussy cutting, and the B-side with lovely chip paint pattern. This is the paper number 9. It has the lovely scene, looks like a Paris cafe. So we have a lovely window and some table and chairs, and again this is quite a generic pattern. I love this ivy, it looks really pretty. And the B-side has this chipping paint in a green color. Paper number 2 has another scene, like outdoorish scene. This time we have this beautiful romantic arch, and we have a cityscape on the background, and again a table, so it looks like a sweet shop or something like this. And beside of this paper has this lovely reef on the pink chipping paint background, and again we have this beautiful ivy, which I really like. I don't think we had ivy in any of Mintay collections before. This is the third one, third scene. This one is with lovely pinkish door and the bike and some flowers. So this is again perfect for some city escape, especially all I can think is Paris, because I went to Paris and I have some pictures to use with these papers. And another chipping paint paper, but this time in pink. And another kind of a scene, but this time we have a gate here, and this one looks like the gate on the Buckingham Palace. So maybe you can scrapbook your London pictures too. Maybe you went there with your loved one for a romantic escape. So again, beautiful ivy and beautiful florals. And the B-side of this paper has this lovely, it looks like a damask, but it's not a damask. It's like floral pattern, I would say. I don't know how to name it, but it's really lovely, and it's on a white background. And we have paper number 5 with flowers only, and I love that they are quite small and quite dense, so there is no much background picking from behind, so they will be perfect for background. And this is the back side of this paper. Again, the same pattern like on the previous paper, but this time in green. And this reminds me of old wallpapers. We have 4 by 3 elements for cutting out, and we have scenes, we have like elements only, and the B-side is filled with beautiful frames. And again we have frames in different colors, but they match the theme of this collection perfectly. And the stickers in City of Love have like those memories of happy times, our love story, love is here, be mine, love is in the air, happy Valentine's Day. So this is kind of what Carola have in mind designing this collection. But as I said, you can also scrapbook your travel pictures from romantic spots. We have a paper pad, 24 double-sided papers, 4 of each design, and we have also elements for cutting out on the sides of the cover. And we have die cuts. They are all listed here. I don't know, is there a number? No, there isn't a number of those die cuts, but they are all here. I really like this art. This will be perfect for the card. We have a lot of hearts, some sweets and keys and ivy and some flowers. So kind of a generic matching many themes die cuts. And we can move to our last paper collection called Mamarazzi. And Mamarazzi is kind of my baby. I really wanted this collection to appear so much. So we will start with cover of the set with a bonus element for fussy cutting. So we have all things related to photography. So if you are a mamarazzi like me, you chase your kids with camera, taking a lot of pictures, a lot of portraits, and you wish to have a collection that you can scrapbook this moment without a very specific theme, because not all the pictures are taken like where the kids are playing or bathing or whatever. I have plenty of portraits that just needed something, no specific theme, and you can make those layouts with this collection. And I really love the colors and everything. You can create a lot of albums with this line in a very generic theme, like you just want to give someone a gift with their picture, but you don't want to put them in a like context. You can use this collection, so any picture will go well with cameras and film strips and things like this. So we have the paper on the back cover, and you can also purchase paper number 9, which has elements to fussy cut and nice pattern with the film strips. And here is the paper number 1. It has like a Polaroid frame that is in the center, and you can cut it out and add the picture inside. You can place the picture on top of it, smaller pictures on top of it. There are plenty like of photo frames, plenty of cameras with a little setup. And we have the B-side with film strips, this time put it diagonally on the blue background. And this is paper number 2 with a ready photo shoot setup. So just fussy cut the people from the picture, put them there. I can even imagine a photo shoot of my kids posing like over posing, only to use them on this page. And this is the idea I will use soon. And beside of this paper has like kind of another scene with some flowers and photo frames, and I use this one as a base of my layout already, one of those papers. This is paper number 3 with another mock-up scene, and this time it has like a table, so where when you are a photographer you need some computer time to kind of adjust the pictures, change, edit them. So this is like for this kind of pictures, but you can also add photo here, 4 pictures in this frame, and arrange it into some other scene. So this is the B-side. Again, we have diagonal film strips all over the paper. And I love this color combination of mustard yellow, this salmon pink, and kind of a dirty turquoise color. And this is the paper number 4 with a lens inside, and some papers are surrounding it. And I use this one too. I cut it out the inner part of this page and added the picture in the middle and use it as a big frame. Fussy cutted this whole setup and put it on the paper I presented you before. And this is the paper number 4 with yet again beautiful frame, and again it's just ready frame for bigger or smaller picture. Fussy cut it, put the picture on the back, and you have a ready design for any layout. This is paper number 5 with beautiful flowers. I love the colors of those flowers. And the B-side is filled with kind of camera shapes on the blue background. And we have paper number 6 with frames, 3 by 4 rectangles for fussy cutting. You can use them whole in the album or use only elements of it. And the B-side is filled with frames, but this time instead of like a regular frames, we have like a photo frames, and we have Polaroid frames, so they are great for the Mamarazzi team. And we have stickers that comes with photo album, pretty as a picture, picture is worth 1000 words, smile you're on candid camera, strike a pose, photo bomb. So plenty to choose from for all the generic pictures that you scrapbook with this kind of collection. We have three 6x6 paper pad with all the patterns that are smaller. So see, you can make a smaller frame with this lens and smaller frame with this paper if you don't want to use big pictures. And we have some elements to cut out on the front and back cover. And the last but not least, die cuts. Plenty of elements to choose from, some rolls of film strip, a lot of cameras, lenses, hearts, everything that is used by a crazy mamarazzi. I will be back in a second to show you the other part of the new elements that are chippies. When it comes to chippies, we have 5 new sets of 12 by 12 chippies. We have 3 new albums in our regular 6x8 size, and we have a new proposition for you, albums in 8x8 size, and I will show you all of it right now. So we decided to release chippies that correspond with the collections, but not only, you can use them however you want. So this one will go with Mamarazzi. This is the photo set. It has like photo frames, but also we wanted to include elements so you can build a shaker. So we have this camera, and we have this circle that fits on the camera, so you can change the camera into the fun shaker with like a whole lens filled with sequins or whatever you have on hand. So you can change this camera, you can change this frame into the shaker because this one goes here. And you can also put this frame on top of this frame and create a shaker using those. So some of the elements are doubled because we wanted you to have opportunity to create shakers with them. So this is the photo set. This one is a love set, and it goes with Yes I Do collection, so it has this generic love theme. And again, we wanted to include some elements that you can create shakers of. So we have those hearts that go here, and you can make a small shaker out of it. We have those hearts that also nesting, so we have 2 hearts that can be turned into simple heart shaker here. So this is the set called Love Set, and this one is a city set. So we have like city architecture here, and it goes with the city of love. We have like a gate, arch, like a bridges, lights, city lights, and locks. So those go well with City of Love collection, but not only. And we have a baby set. So this one is not for any specific collection. This one is for the babies that were released, like a Tiny Miracle baby book. So you can use this to enrich those collections. And we have also some ideas for shakers here. So we have a bottle that goes on top of this full bottle, and you can create a shaker out of those. So we have 3 elements for a shaker here. The same is with this bottle, and the same is with this rattle, bottle rattle, and you can use those to create a shaker. We also have those numbers set, and numbers are very versatile and generic, and then they can be used for first birthdays. So you can make someone 20 birthday card, 30, like all the round numbers. You can use them for advent calendars, so they can be used whole year round. And they has this nice kind of filigree feeling, so they are not solid. We also have albums, and we have 3 6x8 albums, but I only have 2.5 because I had a Suitcase album and I already turned it into the album. So this is the leftover of the Suitcase. It comes with this element on top and 6 pages that are just solid Suitcase, and I only used 2 pages for the cover plus the filigree kind of a Suitcase element on top. And I made a travel album with next trip collection, and I will show it to you soon. I just need to snap pictures of it. So this is the Suitcase album base. We have the camera album base. So we have the lovely camera that can be, let me open it. It has one more decorative element with the lenses on top. You can cut it out and make a hole here, so the page that is the second will show here. We have the holes here, and all the other pages are just solid pages in the shape of camera. You can turn it into the shaker too, so whatever your creativity leads you, just follow there. And we have the third album. This one is just doors, and again we have this decorative element on top and 6 solid pages like this, and this one has doors, and you can use those with City of Love collection, but not only, you can use it with any other of our collections. And it also can be turned in a shaker element here. So I don't know, I'm so much into shakers recently. So those are albums in 6 by 8 size, but we also wanted to include something bigger, and we decided to start making 8 by 8 albums, and this one is like a gate album. So the cover of this album comes in 2 elements. We have the solid 8 by 8 square, but we also have this decorative element that is kind of a gate. It's all connected in the middle, but you can cut this in the middle, just remove those tiny attachments, and you can create a gate album. So your cover can be open like this, and it will for sure be super fun and unique element. And we also have similar one, gate album, but this has hearts. This has like wings in a heart shape on a brick wall. So again, you can cut it into 2 pieces and use it as a gate, or you can use it just like it is and paint it like it is and use it in your album. So it's all up to you. And that's it when it comes to Chippies. And I will be back again showing you the new line of Mintay Kreativa. Back again. Before we will move to paints, I also wanted to mention that we have a Chippies set for Seaside Stories collection. I thought I am missing one, but I wasn't sure, and I just checked, and you can see it here on the screen right now. So this is how it looks. I didn't get it in my box, so I can't show you them in real life, but this is how they look. You can also create shakers with some of the elements, like the anchor with the like a circle element inside, and we have like an extra element to put on top of it. So those are the Chippies for the Seaside Escape collection, but not only, you can use them with Marina collection or with any other products, just to make a Seaside kind of a themed project. Okay, so let's move to Mintay Kreativa. This is the brand new product we released in January. We really wanted to add something to our Mintay family of products that will work well with our Chippies. So we have a bunch of chippies, not only albums, not only smaller 12 by 12 elements, but also a big 12 by 12 chippies bases that now can be painted with those chalk paints. They are designed for the chippies, so they dry really fast, they cover really well, they are water-based, non-toxic, lead-free, they almost doesn't smell, and the smell is quite pleasant. So I will record the whole separate video about the qualities of these paints. I just wanted to quickly show you how the colors look, and as I promised, I will be back with another video just to show you all the qualities of those paints. So they come in the jars like this, 150 milliliters inside, so this is a plenty of paint, and they come in white color and in 12 yummy pastel colors, so they may appear kind of a vivid here, but when they dry they lose saturation, they become more chalky as a chalk paint sorry, indicates, and they become very pastel. So we have a green color called forest. We have this color called breeze, and it's like a bluish gray, I would say. We have this lovely aqua color, and we have this sky color. This is tomato, and tomato is my favorite when it comes to name. This peach color is called peach, no surprise here. This is rosebud, beautiful pink color. This one is called lilac, and the color just represents the name perfectly. This one is called lemon, and it has this nice yellow shade. And this one is called sand, and it has this beige color. This one is called bear, and it's like a cuddly little bear brown. And this one is called anthracite, and it's not black because we don't have black in, like a true black in chalk paints. It's like a very dark gray, but it will appear lighter when it's dry. So those are beautiful Mintay Kreativa paints, and as I said, I will record the separate video showing you how they work. This is how they look when you open it. They are very thick. As I said, almost no smell. The smell is quite pleasant, so it's not like a smelly awful paint, and it dries really quickly, so it won't ruin the chippies with the moisture. And again, this is it for this video. It's already quite long. I showed you new Kreativa Mintays, I showed you new chippies, I showed you new collections, plenty of new products to play with, and see you soon on some other video. Bye!